everybody. Guess best way to start up a channel and video is an intro. And I'm gonna do like an overview of the Wrangler, explaining what we're gonna do to it, what we haven't done to it yet, what we're going to. Bunch of excited stuff. I'm very excited with how far it's come in the last 5 months. To most people, they don't believe me when I say that it's the same Jeep. That's how much it's changed. Just something as simple as color matching everything. Supposedly it's supposed to be a sport according to what it says on the Jeep, but what it says through my VIN number on the Jeep says it's a Sahara. So yeah, kind of confusing, whatever. All I know is VIN numbers match and everything checks out. So I wasn't doubting the dealership at all when we got it. Other than that, yeah, just gonna do an overview. Had my Chick-fil-A, gotta love that shit. And yeah, we can talk about what to expect on the channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this going. All right, so there she is. We're gonna do a thorough overview on her, talk about what to expect in the future, what's in the progress now, what I want to do, what's already done. So yeah. All right, so this is all reliable over here. Man, where to begin? I wasn't kidding when I said she was completely, and I mean completely, bone dry stock when I bought her, and that was like 5 months ago or something like that. So for starters, let's start with this. Says she's a sport. Dealership tells me it's a sport. Didn't think about it, read the VIN number, and everyone gets back to me after the VIN number's read and it says she's a Sahara. Weird. Don't know what's going on there. All I care is that she's legal, and if I really wanted to, I could dig into that. I'm sure somewhere something got fucked up, whatever. But that's a good way of putting it, because she did look like a sport, but she's fully loaded on the inside minus the leather interior. They got cloth seats in there. But yes, she is a sport package. Let's start with the inside, just because I feel like that's a little more boring. And then we'll get to the good stuff. So, the interior. I got these. Don't know how I feel about them. I was going to get them powder coated blue. Might still do that. They're annoying, and for some reason, this one isn't pretty good. That one keeps falling down and won't let me keep screwing the screw tight. Got these. Pretty nice touch. Haven't figured out what I want with the theme yet. Whether I want to do a blue and black theme still on the silver, or just do all silver with hints of blue. Or, you know, try to stay away from the black and silver theme that everyone freaking seems to do. Yeah, there's not much. I got the tablet screen in here. You can get that off Amazon. It's pretty cool. Very, very cool. It's just a plug and play. You don't have to do any wiring or anything like that like you do with a regular, normal, like aftermarket double din radio. It's literally just a plug and play. It comes with the adapter plugs. All you gotta do is take the old piece out, or old radio out, put this one in, plug them together to the factory harness. All you gotta do. The only difference too is with these ones, which is kind of cool, I had to replace this anyway, at least the screen, so I was planning on taking that out. But however, with these, this is all one piece, that's all one piece, and this is all one piece now. It's not all, normally the factory OEM ones, this is all one piece and you have to take it off. Well, now the mess of the radio, you don't got to take this off anymore. Yeah, there's really not much. I mean, I got freaking lights down there, radio. I do have my windshield tinted. I have it, I believe it's 35%, so not too dark, but very noticeable though. 15, obviously the backs come factory tinted already, 15, so I got 15s in the front to match. And fishing stuff. And then I have those what do you call them? Those are Rugged Ridge, but they're kind of like the WeatherTech match, but just cheaper. Then we have this. I got 212s, sundown amp, nothing fancy, but yeah, it's like I said, not pretty boring, not too fancy on the inside just yet. This is going away. Now we're talking about the outside. This is gonna go away. I wasn't gonna put my fifth 37 on because that means I would have had to buy. I would have to buy an upgraded tire carrier to fit that 37. Don't want to do that when I just pulled the trigger on what I think is a rarity, because I haven't seen one Jeep other than online have it, and that's the new tailgate. Now this new tailgate is going to be the spare tire delete tailgate, and it's going to have the word Jeep written across like those older Jeeps. Which means there's no holes, no nothing. I don't got to patch any holes or anything. If you were to get like that cheaper spare tire delete kit where it just, you know, plugs in the holes, and some of them can actually come where you can relocate your license plate to the back of the tailgate. I don't like that. I don't want to plug in the holes. I want to be different. So I'm getting that one where they make it straight from the manufacturer, and all I gotta do is get it painted. So that's gonna be cool. Gonna have new hinges coming soon that are gonna be different looking. Probably gonna look like they're gonna match my new door handles. Obviously get them painted a color match silver. So that's gonna be very cool. Haven't found a rear bumper I like just yet, but that's in the works. My second set of aftermarket taillights. I don't know how I feel about these. I like these for now, but I'm gonna go whatever my next pair is, or if I want like these, I'm gonna rebuy these, but with the clear lens so that I can color match the inside and the outside. It's gonna look very cool. So that's about it with the rear. I mean, bought this off someone for $2,000. I got lucky and found one that was already my color. The one I had when I was stock was that black, like plasti dip looking fiberglass hardtop, and didn't like it at all. Like I said, real quick, if you guys haven't, follow my Instagram. You can see the whole build from day one to now so far. And it's only gonna get better, guys. So yeah. All right, so real quick story time before I finish showing you guys the outside of the Jeep. So bringing it back to it supposedly being a sport, it had literally non-color matched fenders. Obviously the front bumper, side steps, rear bumper, and the hardtop were all that plastic gray looking material, color, whatever. So you can only imagine, and the door handles obviously. So you can only imagine when I did all this, people thought that I either bought a new Jeep or they were confused, like, oh, but I thought sports don't have anything color matched. Well, correction, I've seen some sports look like Saharas, whether they did it to the work to themselves or just from factory. You can get them in packages. It's kind of a rarity for what I heard, but it can be done. So with that being said, and I'll drop some pictures throughout this video and you know, other videos. I'll just cram everything all in this video if I have to with this overview. I just recently went to Daytona Beach. I was on a time crunch trying to get that front bumper done, and it didn't happen. I was only there for like a day, barely. I'll definitely be making an appearance next year. I know that sounds like it's far away, but it's gonna be a goal of mine. This Jeep's gonna be freaking on steroids by the time Jeep Beach is again. But yeah, so let me finish showing you the rest of the Jeep, and then probably show you the parts I have, the extra parts I have for the Jeep that's going on. It needs to go in the paint shop. But yeah. All right, so we'll start with the little things first. So obviously decals got put on. Went through 2 sets of decals to finally get the font I want and the color. Don't know if I'm going to keep the color. Don't even know if I'm going to keep the decals. Find a way to keep my Jeep name, maybe find a grill or integrate it in the grill or something like that. We'll see. So believe I started out with wheels and tires and the 2.5-inch lift kit with the taillights, and that grill was black. Bought it off someone in my Jeep group in Prodigy called Megalodon. Shout out to y'all. Then I got it painted. Then I added the lights, and the cool thing about these is these are switchbacks also. So these are all daytime running lights, even the fog lights, and these are white, which is cool, the side fender lights. Now I like these. However, now that I have my rock lights, I hate how it shines bright at night. Now I'm not opposed to the white shining bright at night, but however, when you turn your headlights on, for some reason they made it so that those turn yellow at nighttime when you turn your headlights on, and I do not like that. So I'm gonna figure out a way to either just not have them shine at all anymore for now, or I am going to get find a way if I can unplug a wire so that it does not shine yellow at night, and it either stays white, hopefully, or it's just not going to be lit up. With that being said, yes, I do have the rock lights. I have one mounted right now, and each wheel, it's bright enough for me right now. They are bright rock lights. I have 2 in my grill, and with that being said, I got the 10 pack, so I do have 4 left that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with. Maybe I'll mount 2 on each side under the doors. We'll see. For now, it's good to go. So yeah, I got the grill painted. Obviously, I got some colored fenders off someone, and I painted them to match my color, and they came out immaculate. Front and back, like I said, the hard top was a bonus. I spent $2 grand on getting that and putting it on my Jeep. That was a big difference. Like I said, you follow my Instagram. I also have TikTok. From day one till now is videos and pictures constantly being uploaded of what it looked like from then till now. It's just a huge difference, and I can tell why people think that it was a brand new Jeep that I bought and not the same. People will still argue with me to this day about if it's the same or not. So, like I said, this grill, excuse the dirtiness, there's bugs everywhere, but this grill came out phenomenal. Well, the bumper, that's what I was talking about, the bumper and grill, but the bumper finally just got put on, and she is amazing. Let's see. All right, so quick background story with the bumper. Yes, I got a lot of parts off Amazon. In my opinion, I've just was and still am on a spree, like a spending spree with Amazon. I just feel like they're awesome. You know, like if you get parts on Amazon and it's just as good, if not cheaper, then why not? Which they've never steered me wrong until the bumper came in. Read all the reviews. I wanted a full width bumper, but one that matches my body lines, because I kept the OEM fenders, and I still will for a little while until I decide I want to be like every other Jeep owner and get skinnier fender flares or something like that. So the bumper came in, first of all, almost 2 weeks early without me knowing. Didn't even send a response, and then it's funny, is like a month or 2 later they still said, oh, we're sorry that we can't get your bumper in, if you'd like a refund. So I bitched at them, and they're like, we're so sorry, and gave me the refund actually. So with that being said, what they did wrong was the front bumper was delivered to me face down, not even in a box, barely wrapped. Everything was like, looked like a cat shredded it, and there is quite a few nicks and shit all over it, and scratches and shit. So first of all, they come textured black, like a powder coated, like rugged black, almost like you can buy a spray can of like bed liner or something at Home Depot or fucking, you know, AutoZone, and just spray that shit on it like undercoating. And later I found out they do that, fun fact, on any kind of part that looks like the same material as mine, like especially bumpers and, you know, rock guards or side steps, rear bumpers. So they do that to hide the weld marks. Well, that can only mean they're either shitty at welding, or they just didn't care and try to make it look good. They just wanted to, you know, produce it and send it out and make money, hence why some stuff's so cheap. So I got it sandblasted. Good thing I was already gonna get it painted, but however, that's not the point. You know, I read all the reviews and everything like that. Everyone hyped the bumper up, saying it fit well, blah, blah, blah. And it got delivered in a box and it all looked good. Well, clearly not for me. So I took it into a good buddy of mine, Nick Rich, that powder coats and stuff. He sandblasted it for me. So there's that. Took it in after that to my buddy who paints, Wet Willie. He's the one that painted my grill, my fenders, the front bumper, and I think a few of my door handles, and everything else here down the road that's gonna get painted, like my hood. Very rare hood. I've never seen it on a Jeep in person yet, not even online, other than obviously them advertising it. The Jeep that has it on. I think it's gonna kind of look good. So anyway, he painted it, and he took the time to get rid of all those ugly freaking weld marks that someone shouldn't have been welding. It's just horrible looking. And so, needless to say, by the end of the day, spent some money on it to get it looking right. Pretty much double what I paid for it. So I was definitely overpaid. I paid more than I bought the bumper for, but it's okay because it's in like flawless, you know, freaking status. Like, it's just, oh my god, it's definitely good looking. I can't believe it was worth the long wait it took for everything to get done. You got hit up, I think it's Elite Auto Body, Wet Willie. He does an amazing work. I haven't had to bring my Jeep to him once, so he color matched everything down to perfection. And then, like I said, Nick Rich at Unforgettable Customs, I believe it's called. He knows how to powder coat and do a bunch of shit. Like, I'm taking my wheels to him and probably getting them powder coated to blue, with a hint of silver probably to match the Jeep. And yeah, it's just, you know, they do wheel restoration and stuff like that too. But yeah, so that being said, now the wheels, they're gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna keep them the 22s. I kind of want to go 24s, 26s. They're Fuel Assaults, wrapped in 37-inch Toyo RTs. Upper Country's all right. They're growing on me. Definitely too big of a wheel right now for my setup. I got a 2.5-inch leveling kit with the right shocks, not the relocation bracket for the shocks, with the actual shocks, from Rough Country. Haven't had any issues just yet. They fit perfectly with the front bumper, so I don't rub at all. Still have full turning radius, and it doesn't look that bad at all. I'm very happy with the look. These handles are like one of my favorites on the Jeep Wrangler right now. I can't say I've seen anybody in person around my area have them on there, and if they do, they definitely don't color match them. They come gloss black. I don't know if they're powder coated or just painted, but they come gloss black. I had to get it painted, obviously. Like, I'm not doing that black and silver theme, and I think it does make it look good with them color matched. That was like one of my first mods too when I first bought the Jeep. I just can't do that open gas tank look. God, what else? There's so much to explain. The mirrors, I have mirrors coming in. They're like the Deviate ones, so I'll probably show you a clip of them. Gonna have the LED light bar here with the turning signal. I'm gonna get them painted. See how I can get away with buying another set of these or taking these off quick and painting them to the match. Other than that, they do make clips that go onto this whole mirror right here that's color matched from factory for you Jeep. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of everything black. I don't know how difficult that's going to be right now. When, you know, I think it'll work once I delete those decals right there, the black ones. Get rid of the black look on the wheels. Everything's basically gonna be silver with hints of blue. I dropped my D-rings off to Nick's shop to get powder coated blue. They found the best blue that's gonna try to be as close as possible to match that blue. It's an intense blue from what they said the color they were gonna go with. It looked like it'd match these right. If not, worst case scenario, I take the decals off, figure something else out with the decals. If I even want them on. I think it's gonna look cleaner without the decals, but we'll see. Give it a little blue in there, so it's not all silver. Let's see. I had a 4-inch Rough Country lift kit I was gonna put on. However, I don't want to do that anymore, and if I'm gonna go the desired height I want, I'm just gonna say fuck it and get a bigger lift kit. So I'm gonna go something to do like a 6-inch. I don't know if I'm gonna go the Rough Country and try them out, or if what everyone says Rough Country can, you know, just go screw themselves, because apparently they have bad quality. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do some reviews. If the 6-inch Rough Country is worth it to pay that cheap of a lift kit to get it up high enough, and then, you know, worst case scenario, around a year or within a year, I'll just have to get new springs and shocks or whatever. I could probably deal with that. Not trying to go crazy right now. I'm just trying to test some things out. But yeah, like, I don't think she's that bad looking right now compared to the before and after pictures I'm showing you of the Jeep. I mean, yeah, there's not much more that I could say right now about her other than what I'm gonna do. Like I said, hood's gonna be in paint next with the mirrors. It's gonna look crazy. I definitely am doing so much to that front end right now, and it's pretty much all said and done right now. After the shackles get painted, the hood gets painted. I got new latches that are gonna get painted. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go silver or do the blue, because when I put the new hood on, obviously I'm not gonna have the decals, so the blue is not gonna look too crazy next to each other because this won't be here anymore. Don't know. This might go silver, it really might. I don't know. Haven't decided how much silver I want to go with and how much blue. I think very little blue. It's going to look clean with the silver. Don't want to do too much silver, obviously. Like I said, I'm going to figure out how to get this silver. Everything else, like I said, it's pretty easy to get everything silver. Those are going to get brand new with these. I'm going to get these, try them out. They're a cool feature. They make these, but with lights for your brake lights. So I'm going to try that, get those color matched. Like I said, the new hinges, when I get that new lift gate, is going to get color matched. This is going to get color matched. Not if it is these specific design taillights, I'm going to get the ones with the clear lens, not the tinted, so I can color match the inside and color match the outside silver. Probably obviously gonna take care of that freaking rusty ass freaking hitch, paint that. Don't know if I'm gonna do silver or blue. It might actually be kind of cool to paint that blue. It's gonna give it a kind of like an accent color. Running boards, I don't know what I want yet. I'm either gonna keep them, which with that being said, I'm probably gonna get them painted to color match. That's a cool little feature. They're not bad looking for stock side steps. Yeah, you can see too that tint. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that tint's pretty dark for it being 15 in the front, 2 fronts to match the whole all around in the rear, which is 15% from factory. And then I did the 30-35 on the front windshield, and it's plenty dark enough for me. Not enough for me to get pulled over right now anywhere I go. And I could see beautiful at night. Like, yeah, you can tell there's a difference once sunset hits or whatever, or when the sun just comes down and it's still light out, but inside it looks still darker than it actually is outside. When you roll your window down, there's definitely a night and day difference. But at nighttime, especially with my bright LEDs, I could still see like perfect, like as if my windows aren't tinted. So I'm happy with that. I can only imagine how bad I blind people with my LEDs though. When I actually roll down my window, look out when it's nighttime and see how bright they actually are compared to inside. But the point is, I can still see like as if I have bright ass LEDs with the window tint I have. So yeah, so I'm sure I'm missing some stuff. I might come back to me later. I'm just gonna include, if this video ain't long enough, I'm gonna include some clips, pictures, you know, before and afters and whatnot. Maybe some pictures and videos from my build or TikTok, I don't know yet, but I can't wait to get this channel started. It's not just gonna be about the Jeep. I'm probably gonna do a lot of stuff, like we're in the market for a truck. Got my eyes on this 4-door long bed 2013 Power Stroke silver, which is going to be sick, because then that's going to be the cool little build that I could probably mimic to match the Jeep over here. Now we're looking at like a 2015 F-150 4-door, decent sized bed, 4x4. Don't know yet. Or looking into a Hummer. That's going to be kind of interesting. But so we're going to do that actually tonight. So yeah. Can't wait to see her again. Thank you guys for watching. If you're wanting to see more videos in the future, excited to see content that you think I'm gonna have coming up, which I promise, if I do keep up with this, trying to, you won't be disappointed. I'm just gonna show all the builds. Like I said, I try to get the content with getting the front bumper and everything put on, but now I'm not gonna slack. Tried to do a couple videos previously and uploaded them. I just didn't like them, how they were going out. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, how I did something on the Jeep, or what I did to do this or fit this, or you know, any questions at all, just let me know, drop them in the comments. I'll try to answer them the best of my ability. If you want to get anything cool on the channel, just anything, just don't be afraid to comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.